So the zone of safety, the key to a successful relationship. Safety is the second important piece in your playbook. And why safety? I've said this for a long time. Because safety is built into your DNA, your survival. And I'm not talking here about physical safety because that has to be a given in any relationship, but more about psychological and emotional safety, where in your relationship you're able to bring up any issue, you can just hang out and discuss anything in a calm manner. And if you're watching this video right now, you're using the rational, cerebral, intellectual part of your brain, but your brain is much more complex. And our knowledge of exactly how the brain has developed and the different parts of the brain, how they interact, is constantly developing. But the consensus of opinion among most experts is that our brainstem is similar to the brainstem of all mammals, birds, fish, reptiles. It's called the reptilian brain. We all have a brainstem that connects our spinal cord to the midbrain and cerebral cortex. And its primary function is to keep us alive. It's done that for 500 million years. You're not going to change it. So while you're watching this video, your brainstem is constantly scanning the environment for danger. And obviously you're generally not aware of this. It's unconscious. But your reptilian brain is on alert 24/7, and if it senses danger, it will defend itself. And the two primary ways nature has learned to defend itself down through the ages are to explode energy outwards, the fight or flight we've all heard about, or to constrict energy inwards, the freeze response. So a little rabbit might freeze if it senses danger, to blend into the background, whereas the cornered dog might attack. And the same is true for humans. And, one person tends to push the energy out, in a conversation, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, but the other one tends to hold the energy in, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. And obviously we're all on that continuum somewhere, but the interesting thing is that often people with opposite coping strategies marry each other. And while these complementary defenses are natural, if they remain unconscious, they're one of the causes of the power struggle. So I'm simply suggesting that your old brain and mine is just as operative in you and me as it is in that rabbit or that cornered dog. If your old brain senses danger, it'll put you into a defensive mode. It's as simple as that. Your brainstem is at work full-time, keeping you alive. And that's a good thing most of the time. If I'm out in the 401, I want to have my wits about me, but I don't want it to run my relationship. So here's the challenge. Think about how relationships are often depicted in our culture. All right, the movies, TV, relationships are often shown to be antagonistic, or at least in a winner-loser fashion. The magazines at the checkout counter frequently display celebrities in various stages of divorce and remarriage, as if that's a standard for committed partnerships. In real life, do we not routinely observe couples in the attack-defend mode? But think about it from your old brain point of view. If you attack me, or yell at me, or don't talk, or shut down, or make fun of me, what am I going to do except defend myself? You see it everywhere. But I'm just saying, after all these years of helping couples, I know for certain these tactics don't work. If you don't feel safe, you'll defend yourself either by exploding outwards or retreating inwards. And obviously, I'm not knocking my old brain. It's kept me alive all these years. A lot of years. Anyway, but I also don't want it to run my relationship. And I would characterize the basic energy of most relationships, certainly ours was before we started doing the work I'm asking you to explore, as unconscious, old brain, and reactive. In a reactive relationship, when there's danger, an individual tends to retreat or attack. And imagine a turtle in a hailstorm typifying what happens. The hailstorm says to the turtle, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What's the turtle doing except going deeper and deeper in its shell, because that's where it's safe. I was certainly the turtle in our relationship. So what we're trying to do in these little videos, and what I want to help you with my book, is to create a more conscious relationship that makes use of your new rational brain to become more intentional. Look around you. Everything that you can see has been designed by humans, okay? And you can design the kind of outcome you want and then work to create it. But if you want a great relationship, you need to learn to talk to your partner in a safe way, which is the essential skill I'll talk about in chapter 3, the safe conversation process. And that's where we'll start next week, okay? So it has to be safe. and we have to learn to talk to each other in a safe way. Have a great week. Hope you had a good weekend. Cheers.